We're bringing you all the insights from Flame 2018. Very pleased to say with me now is Ole Njaerheim from a Norwegian company, Petoro. Thank you very much for your time, Ole. First of all, how would you characterize the Nordic market?
The Nordic market for gas?
Absolutely.
The Nordic market for gas is actually very small. Norway is a big gas producer, but very little gas is used in Norway. In Denmark, there is some gas usage, and also in Sweden and in Finland, but the market overall in terms of gas is very small due to that we have a lot of other energy sources in the Nordics.
So you will be, the gas that you are producing, it's being exported, so the sort of things that you are looking for when you are here at Flame, what are the things that you want to hear?
No, I want to speak to the customers and the other players and basically understand what they're thinking and hear afterward.
And what actually do your customers, what are their concerns, what are their desires, what is it that you're hearing from your customers?
Well, I think that for many years the European gas market has been on a downturn and also been quite a lot of negativity about the market. The last couple of years we have seen growth in the market and it's all looking a lot more positive, and also from a global perspective gas is a very positive story. So I'm here also to say that we are actually very positive to the European gas market.
Could we talk pricing and prices and that sort of market? Because when you are exporting, when you have your customers, you need to make your money.
Yes.
And there is a lot of gas around at the moment. So how are you with your margins? Is it still a sustainable market for you?
Yes, it is. We have been working very hard the last couple of years on reducing cost and making sure that we are competitive when it comes to supplying the European market. Costs have come down a lot, and we continue to do so. And also we have a very competitive transport system, so I do believe that we are very competitive to supply the European market.
But there are new competitors coming on the scene all the time. There's a lot of LNG, which I don't know would affect you or not, but there are a lot more competitors, people trying to make as much as they can.
Yes.
And in a market environment like that, is it still going to remain sustainable for you for 5-10 years down the line? Probably yes. 10 years is too far to look down.
No, 10 years is not too far to look down, because we have gas resources that are in production and they are very, very competitive in terms of marginal cost. So we are very certain that our position in the European market will be strong also for the next 10 years.
Tell me about the next 5 to 10 years then as a whole. If you look ahead generally, what do you see and what are the challenges coming down the line for you?
No, the next 5 to 10 years we are quite positive about. We believe that the global gas market will grow. You will also see some growth in the European market where gas will replace coal to a certain extent. For us, it is about making sure that we can deliver our gas in a good way to the European market and also keep our pipelines full and do it in a good way.
What about regulation?
Upstream part is not regulated as the European market is, so we are not really subject to regulations. It's only when we go downstream that we are subject to regulation.
Yeah, and how does that work for you?
Well, we sell most of our gas on a wholesale market, and we're not really. We have to, of course, act according to the regulations, but we're not really subject to regulations.
Okay. Do you think if we were standing here talking in, say, 1-2 years' time, you'd still be as positive about the future?
Yes, I think so.
And your own internal energy mix, do you see any change in that at all?
Yes. We are becoming we used to have more revenues from oil for many years. 2 years ago we started to have most of our revenues from natural gas, and that will increase going forward. We are becoming more of a natural gas company than an oil company. and so yes.
Okay. Ole, thank you very much for speaking to us. Thank you.
Thank you.